Hello yogis. This will be an all levels Hatha class, and today we're going to work on pushing more through one limb versus the other. We will explore some crawling movements, maybe some one arm down dog, maybe some one arm, one leg down dog, and we will work up to a standing back bend at the wall, where we can work on shoulder positioning there, and also switching from one hand to the other up against the wall. You will need 2 blocks, a strap, and a wall, and I will get our Zoom students on. Okay, and come to all fours. So again, totally welcome to have your hands in front of your shoulders if your wrists need a little bit of a break. Okay, we're going to try this kneeling. Okay, so tuck your tailbone and make yourself a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. So really squeezing the glutes and then hug your front ribs in. Now pour more weight into your left hand. Keep pouring, 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 pouring. Can you come up on your right fingertips? Okay, and then try the other side. Pour more weight into your right hand. Can you come up onto your left fingertips without sending the hips back? So try to stay in a nice straight line. You're in a plank. You're not in a quadruped right now. Good. Go back and forth a couple times. Maybe. Maybe it's just a thought experiment. And that's fine. Take child's pose if you need. Okay, now bring your knees together. You may need to pad your knees up for this. We're going to roll back and forth side to side. So if you feel like that's going to be a thing for your knees, then pad up your knees. Bring your knees together, tuck your tailbone, and kickstand your feet towards your butt. Okay, pull your hands towards your knees, find the engagement on the underside of the pose, and pour more weight into your left hand. Can you spin your feet to the left, pouring all the weight into your left hand, and maybe bring your right hand to the ceiling? Now you're in side plank. And then keep the push. Don't let anything in the left shoulder shrug or sink. Keep pushing with the left hand. Use the left hand to pull yourself back to the kneeling plank. Pull your hands towards your knees. Find the engagement in the belly. Pour more weight into your right hand. Spin your feet to the right. And maybe come up to side plank. Kneeling side plank. Push the floor away. Don't sink it all through the right shoulder. Use the right hand. Pull it to the left to pull yourself back to the kneeling plank. Pour weight into the left hand. Roll the feet to the left. Push through the left hand. Open up for side plank. Keep tucking the tailbone. Stay a nice straight plank. You're not a wet noodle. You're a plank. Pull the left hand to the right to pull yourself back. And go back and forth just one more time. Now you can either stay in child's pose, or perhaps you want to explore that in full plank. Okay, if you want to explore that in full plank, come back to quadruped, step your feet back. Here you are in full plank. Tuck your tailbone, engage your glutes. Pull your pubic bone to your sternum and hug your front ribs in. Pull your hands towards your feet. Pour more weight into your right hand. Pour, pour, pour. Get the left hand nice and light, and just roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Come to side plank. Pushing the floor away with that right hand. Don't sink in that right shoulder. And then pull the right hand to the left to pull yourself back to plank. Pour the weight into the left hand. Spin the heels to the left. Come up for side plank on this side. And then go back and forth. You can go slowly. You can go a little faster. But if you start to go faster, I don't want to see sinking in the middle and sinking. The whole thing is push the floor away. Pour the weight back and forth as if it was like liquid lead or something. Let me show it to you once, and then we'll go through it together. Okay, so you can have your blocks at the long edge of your mat. We'll step jump nice and wide. You're going to come to warrior 2. We will hold warrior 2, find the shape, get juicy in the hips. Yes? Okay, then you're going to bring your left hand, find your block with your left hand. So here we are in this twisted lunge, right? Similar shape. Okay, but we're not going to go to twisted lunge. You can, if that's where you want to go, but the one I want you to try is pouring more weight into the left hand and spinning onto the outer edge of your left foot and maybe coming to side plank here. Now the kneeling version, warrior two, left hand down, left knee down. Pour the weight into the left hand, kickstand your, sorry, this is in the way. Kickstand your left shin over and join it with this shin, okay, to side plank. Okay, from here, if you're in the kneeling version, you're going to step your right foot back and try to turn your chest towards the ceiling. Try to lift your chest towards the ceiling, okay? If you're in side plank, it'll be step the right foot back, push into the left hand, and turn your hips and your shoulders, chest towards the ceiling. This is called wild thing, okay? And then you come back through side plank, and you're gonna step your left foot forward, your right foot forward. So you can either bring your right hand down and step forward, that's okay with me, I don't mind. And then you will come back to warrior two. And I'll give you more than one try at it.